Hi everyone, hope you're all doing as well as possible. This video is being recorded on Tuesday, January 20th, and I decided to script this video because the polar vortex is upon us, so pain and brain fog are through the roof. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, and I just listened to the latest episode of the Redacted History podcast, which is hosted by Andre White. Fantastic podcast. I'll link it down below. In this episode, Andre talked about the long-standing conflict between MLK and J Edgar Hoover. This component of the civil rights movement is not talked about enough, and in the current political climate, that has got to change. So, an important thing to understand about cults is that they use a lot of what's called coded language, meaning they use actual words, but not in the way regular people use them. I'll give you an example from Christian fundamentalism. Take the word secular. In the regular world, it means not affiliated with any kind of religious institution, and it might be used to describe, say, a university or a nonprofit. It's not used to describe people, and it's a neutral descriptor, not an insult. That is not how the word secular was used when I was in the cultiverse, okay? It was used as an insult and often against women. I got called a secular woman all the time because I was educated, loud, opinionated, a feminist, etc. It was basically the cult's way of saying, we hate women like Katie because they represent everything we are against. And as I've said before, this was not a small thing. I've mentioned that a lot of these people had and knew where I lived, so this was a lot more extreme than just a minor difference of opinion. J. Edgar Hoover's framing of MLK as dangerous is a use of coded language. Now, a little caveat, I am not criticizing the FBI as a whole, okay? Like every other branch of government, it's big and complicated, and they've done both a lot of good and a lot of bad. I am specifically talking about the years J. Edgar Hoover was in charge. His administration had a lot of elements that I, as a cult survivor and educator, consider to be pretty culty. J. Edgar Hoover was not using the word dangerous the way you or I would. Dangerous means things that are harmful, whether that's, say, natural disasters or violent criminals. And there were times the FBI went after people who fit the mainstream definition of dangerous, such as Ted Bundy. But J. Edgar Hoover was using the word dangerous the way Bundy's used the word secular. He saw MLK as a threat to a rigged, oppressive political system, and he didn't want to lose control. In his view, MLK and his supporters were a danger to the status quo. I am going to end this video here, and I'm also going to link MLK's letters from a Birmingham jail. Sorry, that should be letter singular. See, brain fog. I highly recommend reading that, and it is still disturbingly relevant today. All right, I hope you're all doing as well as possible, one step at a time. All right, take care. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor and hit the thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Like you try. Oh, bye.